Good morning, guys. So I woke up to great news, and maybe you already heard this news, but I'm going to relay it to you, even if you have heard it. And for those who didn't hear about it, this is good news, and this is good news for everybody, whether you voted for Trump or Kamala, or you're independent, or you didn't vote. I think this is good news because I think this is says something a lot larger, a lot bigger. So CNN and MSNBC have announced that they're going to have major layoffs in the midst of plummeting views after the election. Like 50% views gone, poof, into the air, into the mist after the Trump election. I think there's a couple of reasons why. They haven't named exactly who's going to be the layoffs, but they have put out people's salary, and people like Anderson Cooper were making $20 million a year, and I think Rachel Maddow was making like 32,000 to be on screen for one day out of the week. That's ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that reporters and journalists should be paid a good amount of money, like maybe even a few million, but $20 million, I get it, is Anderson Cooper. He's a trusted face, he's a familiar face internationally, but journalists was meant to be for the people by the people. And how are you supposed to be for the people by the people when you can't even relate to the people because now you live in an elitist gilded cage? Why are you getting paid $20 million just to state facts? Just to give the people the facts of what's going on, the news. That's what you're supposed to do as a journalist. We know that's not what's happening, but when you get paid $20 million, $32 million, it feels more like you're bought and sold, which is one of the reasons why their viewership is plummeting, because the trust is leaving them. People don't trust mainstream legacy media anymore, and the trust is dying. And I think it's really died out after the Trump election, because they've been told for years and years that Trump was a terrible person, that there was no way he was going to win, that the poll says he's not going to win, and even when Kamala does win, it's going to be such a tight race, and they were just lied to for years and years and years. So the little trust they did have from the public is now just dissipated, and you have like a couple of 7-year-old boomers hanging on there. But I thought like after the election, like they would be kind of secretly happy that Trump won, because now they can like spend the next 4 years calling him Hitler, and it worked so well for them in the 2016 elections and the 2020 elections. But I think that they outplayed it. They outplayed it. I don't think people want to spend 4 years hearing them call Trump Hitler, or a Nazi, or white supremacist, or racist, or bigot. I think they've heard it. It's done. They outplayed that script. Nobody cares. So I don't think they can play that card of just going after Trump for 4 years now, because I think people again don't believe them anymore, see through their bullshit, and or are just over it. It's become white noise. They outplayed that hand, so that's why I don't think their viewership is going to go back up, and I think the ratings are just going to keep falling lower, lower, and lower, and lower. And paying someone $20 million for a failing show doesn't really seem like that appetizing, especially with shows like Stephen Crowder or Tim Pool or other YouTube shows like that on YouTube or Rumble are pulling in the same exact numbers with less overhead, with a higher viewership, and they're being paid less. It doesn't make sense anymore. And a reason why I say that this is a good thing is because they need to lose power. The mainstream legacy media needs to become obsolete. Until they learn to become journalists again, the way journalism was meant to always be, for the people by the people, meaning you understand the people because you live amongst the people, not in your fucking high-rise little silver towers, golden towers, telling us what to do and how to live. Until journalists learn how to do that again, they need to become obsolete. Needs to become old, archaic way of journaling, and they need to lose power. They need to lose the ability to be the word of God, the word of truth, the word of fact, because we've learned over and over again, time and time again, that they're not, because they lie. They lie, they propagandize, they omit the truth, they hide things, they color things up, or make mountains out of molehills, like the freaking Puerto Rican joke, a Puerto Rico joke, because it wasn't about the people, it was about the land. They need to lose power, because it won't be just them. It will be a domino effect. It won't be just mainstream legacy media that will fall. It will be the whole thing, the whole Hollywood, Babylon, big government, big corporations. They will all follow. And we already see that with Hollywood and celebrity. Like the celebrity endorsements this year just didn't do anything. Nothing. Especially with all the P. Diddy coming up, the Epstein, the Weinsteins, the Abercrombie and Fitch. People are looking at Hollywood sideways now. And people are sick of the elitist attitude. And that's the same thing with the mainstream legacy media, because they make so much money, because they are the rich of the rich, because they are the 1%. They have become the elite. Nobody want to get their news from the elite. Nobody want to get their news from the elitist. Nobody want to get their news from people who look down on you, like, oh, you're just a common man, you're uneducated. I come from such a good family, and I went to Ivy League school, and nobody wants to be talked like that, talked down to like that. Nobody wants to be patronized, and it also comes from celebrity. Like, you're just a fucking actress. Most of these people didn't even finish high school, but you're telling me what the Constitution should be saying, that the abortion should be a federal law when it was never meant to be. Like, you're just an actor. I'm sorry to be that person, but it's kind of like, just shut up and dribble. Just do your job. And the celebrity is killing Hollywood, because the thing that we liked about celebrities and the thing that we liked about Hollywood is because they did good movies. They're great actors. They gave us escapism. But we didn't know their political ideas. We didn't know what their leanings was, and if they're religious or if they're atheists. They had a mystique about them. Old Hollywood had a mystique about them. Julia Roberts, Denzel Washington, even though now I'm looking at him sideways. Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, we get a little bit of their drama in the personal life, but for the most part, they had a mystique about them. Actors need to learn how to go back to doing that. But because of Hollywood is failing, a lot of actors are desperate to stay relevant, so now they're just putting all their business out there. Anyway, I think this is a good thing for everyone. I think everyone should be very happy that Babylon, Hollywood, the mainstream media is all failing, is all going away. I'm very happy about it. And the less power they have, the less ability they have to use their power and influence to abuse others. Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Please like and comment and subscribe. You can donate if you like. Hit that bell. You know how this works. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. And it's my surroundings. I'm in nature. Now that election is over, go touch grass. All right, bye-bye.